Hello everybody, welcome back to this channel, to my channel. It's been a while since I made a video, so grab a cup of coffee, some water, whatever you like to drink, and settle in for a video with me. It's been a while since I updated. It's actually December 20th was my last video. I actually made it through 3 days of Vlogmas. Not too substantial, but it is what it is. And I thought that it's just time to talk to you guys, explain where I've been, why I left. I'm actually on lunch right now, and it's the only time right now that the house is quiet. So I thought it would be the perfect time. So I'm going to kind of speed through this. We need to do this in like 30 minutes. I get an hour's lunch, and I just need to like get on with it. So first of all, I have received so many Instagram messages from you guys. That's been your main way of communicating with me, and it's really meant so much to me. It's opened my eyes to a lot, and I just want to say I really do truly appreciate you taking the time out of your busy days and your busy lives to actually communicate with me. So thank you, and I hope that I've communicated back with most of you. I can't always answer the messages back, especially like right when they come in, but I can answer them. So the reason I left was a couple reasons. I was struggling at home, dealing with issues with Ryan and the kids and all kinds of stuff, the holidays coming up, and I also left due to the negativity. And I really don't want your kids around in this video, so you know, I might say a bad word or something, so make sure your earbuds are in or the kids are out of the room. So the negativity has, you know, sometimes it just drains you, and you know, you can pretend not to read it or pretend not to know about it, but eventually it catches up to you. And what I realized in the 2 to 3 months that I've been, you know, pretty quiet except on Instagram, is that they were talking crap before I left, and they're still talking crap. They even when I wasn't posting videos, a lot of the hateful people kept talking shit. So stopping videos didn't make that stop. I mean, I would have to stop Instagram altogether, and I think it's just ridiculous. So, let's move on. You kind of know why I stopped. They kept running their mouths, so there's no sense in me not making a video for you guys. I got lots of notes, and like I said, we're going to get right through this. And I know you guys don't want a 4-hour video of what's going on in my life. So for Christmas, Brittany, AJ, and myself went to see my mom at my sister's house in Tennessee, and Dawn was there, and Lacey's fiance was there, and it was such a lovely time, not only for Brittany and I driving down, but my sister and I have had like a little shaky of a relationship. I hold grudges. It's just something about me that I am working on, and this trip allowed us to basically reestablish our relationship, and it's worked really well. We communicate a lot now, and I loved it. I had a great time with my family. We came back, we got back here Christmas Day night, and AJ was able to see his dad. Let's see. So after that, I started a new job on December 28th, and I just did today my evaluation for, you know, 3 months of being there, and it was an excellent evaluation. I'll talk maybe more about that in a different video, but I started at a new job. It is a dealership, and it's a different kind of dealership, and there's so much for me to learn, and I'm doing really well at it. I have a wonderful boss. She is very detail oriented. She's very patient. She's done an excellent job in training me. That was like one of my main concerns when I started a new job. Like when I worked at Nelco, the cabinet making company, I was not trained well. I was trained by the owner's wife and a few other people, and they all did things differently, and I never felt like I really knew the core of my job. I just didn't know it, and I just wasn't trained right, and It was real spotty. So when I was interviewing for this particular job, and by the way, I had all kinds of interviews set up. I know that people are saying it's hard to find a job, but you guys, I had no issues finding a job after UPS. None. I've had many offers since then, but this was the job that was close to home, that I felt a connection with Misty. I'm sorry, that's my boss. I felt a connection with my boss during the interview, and a coworker that was also in the interview, and I really aimed hard for this. I wanted this job so badly. And so one of my main things was training me, make sure I'm trained right, and I have been, and it's a wonderful job. I get to come home on lunch daily. A lot of times I eat lunch with Ryan. My hours are 7:30 to 4:30. I'm up every day at 6 a.m. I take AJ to daycare, go to work, pick AJ up, and come home. And so it's been a very flexible job. If I have something that I need to do, I started out with vacation time. The benefits were amazing. The insurance is amazing. So, I just really appreciate having stable employment. I'll talk more about what I do and all that kind of stuff later. I'm trying to get through this video, like I said, in a timely manner. So regarding Ryan, some of you guys hate the idea of Ryan. I sometimes hate the idea of Ryan, but after I came back from Christmas, I mean, he really knew that we were like finishing our relationship. I was packing and I wasn't happy, and we talked, and we're taking things day by day. I can't give you any more updates. It's just a work in progress. Are we gonna last? Are we not? We heard that song by Justin Bieber the other night, Stuck With You, and that's kind of how it feels, like we're stuck with each other. But you know, we get along really well most of the time. And we both want the same things for AJ. So with that, we're trying, but I don't know. I don't want to talk too much about my personal life. In regards to Ryan, it's complicated, it's fluid, it's changing, and we're just trying. There's no domestic abuse. There's nothing that is preventing us from having a healthy relationship, except mainly communication, and like I said, we're working on that. AJ. So AJ is 3 years old, and he is the brightest light in the house. I love him so much, but I wanted to kind of give you guys an update about him as well. So AJ went to his 3-year-old appointment, his well checkup appointment, and we had a male doctor this time. It's only been female up till this point. And, you know, I had to fill out some stuff paperwork-wise, and talking about his development, where I felt like he was falling off a little bit. And then the doctor evaluated him, and we came up with a game plan. It's the first time, really, that I've been offered a game plan. So AJ is behind in speech, and I think anybody who sees him on film will know that. It's nothing I'm embarrassed about or ashamed about. Jackson had speech issues. I had speech issues. I know that getting him some more speech lessons and time as he grows will get better, of course. So he is going back into speech. That appointment, everything's so messed up due to COVID. That appointment, I've got the referral. I filled out all their paperwork. We're waiting on a slot to open, so who knows how long that will be. We're also checking his vision. Again, same referral, waiting on them to call me with the appointment. He had a heart murmur, and they just found it at the 3-year well-being checkup. And we already went to the heart doctor for that. It's fine. It's a small flutter. Nothing whatsoever to worry about. And for a minute, for like 1 week, I worried nonstop. I was like, what is going on? I didn't want him running. I didn't want him playing or getting like overexerted. I just wanted him to stay calm. And once we had that appointment, I felt so much better. And then he's going to go to a developmental specialist. Now this one is a little more in depth. It is at the Riley Hospital for Children in Indianapolis. Same thing, referral, waiting on them to make the appointment with me. I've called twice on them already, but that will probably be like an all-day appointment. The doctor doesn't see any signs of autism, of Asperger's, of ADHD, but he is behind in some of the things. Like the way he goes up the steps, he still likes to take 2 feet per step, especially when coming down. He's getting better going up, and the doctor wants him to do better with that. He's not concerned with his arms, the way he holds his hands, or anything in that regard. At least the pediatrician. The developmental specialist might see something different, but the pediatrician didn't see any alarming signs with that. But he felt with his speech, and he is not flat-footed. His gait is off just a little bit, and he's behind when it comes to things like I don't know, picking just one hand to color with instead of both, and just some random little things that he felt like if we went to the developmental specialist, we would knock everything out. We would know for sure if there's any issues. If there's going to be any genetic testing, it's going to happen because of the developmental pediatrician. But again, the vision, the speech, the heart, and the just overall developmental issues with AJ has been looked at. We're dealing with it. We are not sweeping them under the rug. Ryan is supportive. He will be going to Indianapolis with us when we go. I know there's only like one parent allowed in many regards to doctor's visits and dentists and all of that kind of stuff. But his heart doctor let us both in, and I'm praying the pediatric developmental specialist will allow both of us to be in, because it's hard to relay every single thing I've heard. He wants to be present. There's no way I'm missing that, so we're going to take that you know, by appointment and just kind of deal with it that way. So since I have stopped filming, we've been on a couple trips. We went to Indianapolis to the Children's Museum. We've been to Spring Mill a couple times. The teenagers are doing really well. They're healthy and they're happy. Jackson is struggling. He is struggling with completing senior year. E-learning has relaxed him a little bit. He's back in school every day. He's on spring break right now, and he's having to make up a lot of work, but I know he can do it. I have faith in him, and if by some chance he does not, we'll get through it. We'll take our classes in the summer, and we will get through it as a family, because Jackson definitely needs to graduate. Brittany's in college. She's doing really well. We have great conversations about economics and just different things she's learning about. She's really growing up. You know, I think that teenagers are very complicated, complex beings. Like, they're trying to be adults, but we're not letting them be fully adults. Brittany would be so happy if she could move out on her own, but she's going through growth and learning experiences, and she's just growing up, so she'll be 20 this year. So, you know, in all honesty, I've enjoyed time away from the camera, away from the negativity, but I've missed it as well. I wanted to get on camera many times and talk and tell you how I'm feeling about different things, about COVID, about Ryan, about the kids, about, you know, life, but I just have felt like it was time to step back a little bit. And as I said, they're still talking shit, even though I haven't posted a video in months. So what's the point in not posting? Like, I'm not worried about sharing Ryan with you. If you don't want to see him, don't watch my channel. But I try not to share him too much. Usually it's just like little trips and stuff. I try to be guarded when it comes to the kids somewhat. Can't get on here and tell you every single thing that, you know, my daughter and I talk about, or, you know, things Jackson's going through. I gotta be a little more guarded than what I have been. It's a lesson learned. But at the same time, I just want you guys to know that I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm doing really great. I'm still looking for a house. It's so hard to find the right place. I'm still in this apartment. I'm still like squeezed into this apartment. but I'm grateful for it. So it's not living like beyond my means. I can afford my bills, and I feel comfortable with all of that. I have been growing my hair out. Thank goodness I got in that mood where I chopped it all off and it looked horrible. It's finally looking better now. I've given up Mountain Dew. It just happened recently. I'm trying more water and I'm doing my very best to be a little more healthy. It's just a start, and I'll talk more about that in the future as well. So here is my question to you guys. What do you want to see? What questions do you have that you want me to answer? What do you want to know? If there's things you want to know, I'd rather just get those things addressed in the next few videos and we can move on. What kind of videos are you interested in watching? I know the cooking videos are big. I know quite a few of you guys like vlogs. I can promise you there's only going to be maybe one vlog a week if I do that. And it might be bi-weekly. There's not a ton to share. I have lots of things going on with my family and my friends, and they take up a lot of my time, so it's all about balance. But I just wanted to say hi, tell you some life updates, and I got some new bedding. It's so pretty. I'll talk more about all that kind of stuff later. I'm in a hurry to get back to work. But yeah, if you're new here, you can check out the playlist. There's tons of videos that I've put up before. Lots of recipe videos if you're looking for that. And if you're a longtime subscriber, thank you for waiting it out with me. Thank you for being patient and checking up on me on Instagram. You guys can always send me a message there if you'd like. And I will see you soon with a new video. So we'll do this sporadically. Whenever I can film, I will. There's no schedule. There's no expectations of when I will produce a video for you. I'll just do what I can. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you soon.